Hi, everybody. Thank you. Um, I am gonna watch the episode. I'm just on the West Coast, so those of you guys who are watching it like right now, um, you guys get to see the episode before me. I will watch it as soon as I'm finished with this makeup tutorial and as soon as I'm finished with the ice cream. I'm always eating ice cream whenever I'm on these lives, aren't I? I just really like ice cream.
You do.
I'm biting the ice cream a little bit because it's a little hard right now, and I really want it in my mouth. It's not soap, it's chicle ice cream.
It makes me sense you think to wash your mouth out.
Okay. Hi guys. There's only one reason why I buy chicle ice cream from the corner store. I mean, I do like bubblegum flavor, but literally it looks like the it looks like the salted ice cream pops from Kingdom Hearts. Like it's the same shade of blue. The only difference is that it has pieces of bubblegum in it. But I hope I hope you guys are watching Drag Race if you are on the West Coast right now. Let's see, it's 6 o'clock, so it should have started about an hour ago. Um, please, please, nobody post any spoilers about the episode in the chat. I haven't seen it yet. A lot of the people here are also from the West Coast too. They haven't seen it yet. So don't do it. Anyways, I'm gonna start. Do you guys want to see my drag room? Do you guys want me to do a tour of my house? Maybe not today. I'll film it though. Like a tour of my house would be really interesting. Because like I said in my what you packin', oh my god, see this is a bald spot that I talked about in the exchange rate. Um, I live in an old converted nunnery with 23 other people. So basically, I have a chapel in my house, I have a confessional, and we all live in the same quarters that nuns used to live in. I don't live in a nun's room, but I live in the old library. Okay. I'm so doing a house tour. I mean, I have nothing else to do, so. I'm sorry you guys are upset that I went home on Drag Race. I'll be back. When we film the reunion and when we... What the fuck did you catch, you bitch? What the fuck? You bitch. It's an oarfish. Yeah, I know. It's so... Oh my god. Adam just caught an oarfish in Animal Crossing while my back was fucking turned. You little bastard. It broke your rod, but donate that shit to the fucking museum when it opens. It's so long. I'll be back. I'll, I'll be back this season. We'll be filming reunion and finale eventually. So stay tuned. I still have lots of time to be back on Drag Race. There's always two bubblegum balls in there, and it just takes away from everything. You know what? I love you guys so much. I'm gonna pin my Venmo, but I can't find it. Okay. Okay, perfect. So, I'm really trying to finish this ice cream too. That's why I'm biting it too, because I really want to start this makeup. Can we talk about the beginning of this episode though? Like, I'm literally not on Drag Race anymore. Like I got eliminated, and they start the episode off with me crying. So that's like 4 episodes of me just crying every time. Mm. I'm really trying to finish this. You guys, the show's not going to be boring without me. Don't worry about that. There's lots of drama. There's lots of people who are really funny on this season. The only thing is, I think without me on the cast, there's probably just like the humor is probably not as bad anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like the quality probably went up a little bit. I was at the dumbest jokes in the workroom, and they were always just like, "Oh." Okay. My workstation is a mess. I'm a mess. I have brain freeze right now. It's time to start the makeup. All right, we're gonna start. Like I said before, please watch the show. If you are tuning in from the West Coast, it hasn't happened yet. If you're tuning in on the East Coast, you guys don't spoil anything. Don't send hate to anyone. Make sure you only send love to the girls that you like. If you really, 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 really feel a certain way about a certain girl and you're writing that hate comment, stop right now. Buy my merch instead. Okay, here we go.
I'm just getting my titties out.
Did you guys see my my makeup tutorial? They didn't show the part where I had 2 parts. I had a part where I had my glue stick, and for the final layer, I pulled it completely up, and then I took a bite, and then I put it in my mouth, and I went. And I also glued down my nipples. So if you look really closely at my tutorial, my nipples are lighter because they have glue sticks and they have powder on them. I'm really sad that you guys also didn't get to see a part from my Untucked when I was leaving. It never showed, but I think we'll talk about it during the reunion. It was nothing sad or anything like that. It was just really, really, really funny. Oh my god, I just got glue all over my face. I just like to spray down my hair before the cap so that my hair just like it doesn't come out and get like, you know, like I hate when I have stray hairs and it gets in my makeup. I hate it so much. I typically brush my hairs up for makeup, but recently I figured out that my hairs are so fine that I can brush them off to the side now. And the texture is actually just fine and it doesn't really go anywhere. You didn't sell the fish, did you?
No.
That's what I thought.
I'm going to. I'm just kidding.
Did you sell that fucking oarfish? I will give you the money for that fish. We need that in the museum. I'm not very far in Animal Crossing. I'm trying to get used to doing these lives and really just like hustle through the makeup so you guys aren't sitting here for 3 hours. But at the same time, trying to keep you guys engaged and like in the chat. I am not good at multitasking. I'm sure a lot of you guys have the same problem. But the minute I start talking, my makeup, like my conversation or my makeup just gets really slow. How? Love you guys. Okay. My hands nice and hot. If there's any drag queens watching right now, like, you know how they tell you that you might get clown lung if you use too much Coty powder? I think I might have it. I think I'm dying. And, I'm kind of cool with that. So this is a perfect time to tell you guys right now that tonight I will be filming cameos. So if you guys would like to support me, you can do it one of three ways. You can support me on Cameo, order your own today. I'm M Sakura on Cameo. You can also tip me on Venmo.com, also at M Sakura. Did I say that wrong the first time? Okay.
Is that right?
You can also buy my merch at rockmsakura.com. I think I'm gonna wear the breastplate today, so I don't need to do my chest. You know what I need a new breastplate. That breastplate is not the thing for me right now. That thing died. All right, let's go. Starting off, base foundation. Today we're doing like a royal, I would say like a musketeer, sort of color story today. So royal blues, deep reds, whites, and golds. When I go into doing my makeup, I never really know what I'm going to do. Someone said death becomes her runway. Wacom just comes out in her breastplate. And I kind of live for that.
Yeah.
I love that death becomes her runway. On season 7, they did a runway that was based on death becomes her, and it was like ways that you were gonna die, or your drag persona would die. And I've always thought about that so much because I like one of my favorite games in the world is Danganronpa, and I always think about what my execution would be, which is a really dark statement. When you lip sync for your life, it actually feels like that Monokuma music is playing. Like the ba 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 ba. So I started doing this a while ago. I'm gonna do a third of my face at a time, and I'm gonna go in the sections that I want to cut with my highlights and with my base color. So the first third right here is the forehead. I'm going to block all of it out with creams, and then I'm going to set it with powder before I do the rest of my face, and then I'm going to cut it immediately. Not immediately. Then I'm going to cut it with my highlight so that I get a nice crisp line. I really wish that I had painted like this while I was on the show, because it's so much more dynamic, and I feel like it looks better on stage. I feel like it really represents me more as an artist. I feel like sometimes when I look back and I look at my runways on Drag Race, like my makeup was not exactly like uber polished. Because Drag Race really just makes you change up everything, honestly. Change up your whole game. Adam, they can hear you axing the trees. What are you cutting down?
I'm not cutting. This guy's a wood.
Don't you fucking cut down the trees unless you get a fucking permit from City Hall, okay?
Oh, hush.
Isabel needs to give you a permit. I need to give you a permit. I was a mayor, you know.
How many trees did you cut down last night, man?
I cut down a lot of trees. Look, I'm above the law. Adam, everyone's gonna ask you for your friend code. Don't fall for it. They just want to come to our town and mess up the joint.
Don't worry. We have no friends.
We have no friends.
It's early in our exploration for Animal Crossing. We need to.
I love the comments where it's like, "Rock, you're so hot," and I'm literally here, like a brined chicken covered in seasoning right now. I mean, I'm cool with it. Like, I mean, lower your expectations. Am I right, guys?
Hi. Hi.
What?
Yes.
It's funny when you listen to people outside of the room, they kind of sound like Animal Crossing characters. Now, maybe I'm just going insane.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that texture right there in the brows. That's because I was rushing. And I will see, you see that? I'll be able to cover that up later. But come on, Sakura, you're on Drag Race. You got oatmeal ass brows. Oh my god, Blue is here. Can we get her live? Live with me? I wonder. Oh, she declined because it's literally 6 in the morning in the UK. I figured. I love you, Blue. We'll do a live next time, Blue. I love your paint. I love you. You guys, if you don't follow Blue Hydrangea, make sure you do it immediately. When I first got on a Drag Race, she was one of the first people to really just send a message and just welcome me into the sisterhood. I mean, not just her, but like so many of the other Drag Race UK girls. And they are really just championing sisterhood over there. And I could not be more happy that we have a Drag Race UK with them. You know what I mean? And I love the drag. I love the drag in the UK so much. I started really just like paying attention to it after I did a Peaches show that had Cheddar Gorgeous and Anaphylactic in it. And they're two of my favorite performers from the UK. But you guys should really check them out. If you haven't watched Drag Race UK yet, make sure you watch it. Watch Blue Flourish. What is going on out there? Oh, with Chewy. So I actually have a UK tour planned. When is it again, hon? October?
It'll be October.
Yeah, it looks like the end of beginning of October. I'll be heading over to the UK and we'll have lots and lots and lots of dates. Stay tuned, guys. I don't know why I say stay tuned, like sort of old lady. Someone asked if we're married.
We are.
In your dreams.
Yeah.
Feels like it?
Just a loveless relationship.
That's
Just
marriage, right?
a loveless marriage.
That's marriage. Yep.
Shut up. Don't you rub that oarfish in my fucking face. Or. So silent right now because I always fuck up this nose contour. Like it's just, I think part of the makeup is just ruining this white on my nose. Right?
True.
Sometimes part of the process is just knowing that you're going to fail. I mean, that's the truth. That's vulnerability. My cameos right now because um I've been having such like I haven't been, been able to pay bills with gigs. I haven't been able to go out and perform. My cameos are at 35 right now. Um, I personally think that it is a little, I mean, I think it's a little steep, but it is helping me out now. And I appreciate all of you guys that have supported me. That is literally just a fucking triangle on my face. Also, I'm making a mess of my room completely. It's ridiculous. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Who's dropping spoilers in the chat? Get out of here. Get out of here. Some of us ain't seen the episode, see? Okay, there. Whew, okay. That takes the longest fucking time to do, is that little nose thing. A little bit. There you go, little exclamation point. Perfect. So I did the foundation on the top, and I did the powders. Everything is on. There's no music right now because we're playing Animal Crossing in the back. I'm going to do my second layer, and it's going to cut everything. This stick is so dry. I need to get a new one. Okay. Just a quick swipe of the contour. I try to get it as clean a line as possible. I'm still going to clean it up, but oh yeah. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that feels so good. I'm disclaimer guys about my makeup and everything. Um I'm still learning makeup and I'm still kind of learning how to use the medium effectively. I'm not the best person at makeup right now, but I'm learning. So if you see anything that I'm doing that can be techniqued a little better, I'm always open to criticism, constructive criticism, because I want to get better at this craft. I want to be a better queen, and part of that is part of doing that is learning what you need to do better. There we go. See? If we take that highlight and we're cutting that line right now. Good night or good morning, everyone in the UK. What's the time difference in the UK, hun? Is it
$7 a day.
okay? It's 1:30 in Ireland. Yowza. Thank you guys for staying up so late. That's crazy. That's dedication. Hopefully, I'm putting some of you guys to sleep. There you go. See? Blend that out here. And now I'm going to take an art sponge that's squared off, and I'm going to hug the line that I just made. You know what I didn't do is I didn't do my nose. Oopsies. Let's dust off the extra. I shape my nose. There we go. I can never find anything. Hey, love bug.
Yeah.
Can you grab me the green tea that I just bought? Thank you. Is this a spoiler for the episode if I say that Aiden's wig is in this episode too? I mean, we saw it coming. I told Aiden she would make so many live streaming if she did a live funeral for her wig and she just set it on fire.
I mean,
But I look like a deer right now.
yeah. Chupa.
Tony Chupa.
Chupa.
Are you okay, babe? What do you guys think of this sickening contour? Isn't it really gross and muddy? I'm gonna just add my blush, and I also gradient it too. Like that. Brush it out. This is kind of the same thing that you do, or that at least that I do in acrylic painting. Is you can create like a nice, beautiful gradient too, like with a whole bunch of like sponges or well, mostly sponges for me. And you make like this nice gradient, but it's like really messy right here. I guess it's also the same thing with digital painting. And then you cut. If you want it to be a lot sharper, then you just cut it. If you can find your brushes. If you're not like me, who's a little baby who can't find a brush. Little baby. Blech. Do not like doing baby talk. Let's always go down to that too. Okay. So see this right here? We're gonna cut it. So there's this side, this side, this side, and this side. So quiet when I do this. There we go. That's far enough away. Try it down. Beautiful. Beautiful. You always want to take your base color and bring it down chin because you want your face to match your neck. I mean, you don't have to. My face didn't match my neck for almost the entirety of my drag career. I mean, I don't know if it does now. When I do the neck, I usually just stamp or I use like the blender the way it's supposed to be on the chin, make it nice and blurry. If I have like a relatively like thin chin, if you have like a rounder face, then you can keep that line like nice and hard and just blend downwards. Just be aware that when you go like this, it will show the line, especially if it's really, really, really hard. And then just blend it up here. I'll keep it dark near the ear. Lastly, I do a little bit of highlight just above the shadow. So a lot of people like to know why I like to do this contrast right here, this dark next to this white. I like things that are very angular. I like things that are very cut, things that are very geometric. And if you have ever gone to like drawing class and you've drawn a rectangle, one thing that you'll realize is that the values for the sharpest parts of a rectangle, like on the corners, the values go very light and it's next to very dark. So if you have something that's really, really, really dark next to something that's really, really light, it's going to look really sharp. But if you have a gradation in the color right here. So it goes up like this. It makes a rounder shape. So what I'm trying to do with my face right now is make myself kind of look like a low res PlayStation 1 polygon because that's what I like. I like that sharpness. I also love just like looking like I'm wearing makeup, so the clown lung is coming. Someone said that my cheek contour is so sharp that I could cut down trees in Animal Crossing with it. I'm here for that.
Yeah, I see that.
The clown lung! The lung! I know. I do so much loose powder. Haven't you heard there's no masks? Ah, how sharp that is. Oh. I kind of miss before I started doing drag when my skin was so soft and smooth, and now it kind of feels like the bottom of a foot texture-wise, you know? It's just like I'm always in drag now, so my face is constantly like crying now. It feels like sometimes like my face is like pleading with me to stop. Ah, okay, perfect. Hi everybody. I'm still here. Um, I just get a little distracted when it comes to shaping the planes of my face. I do the same thing like when I draw. I get like completely distracted. Like I kind of get into like Bob Ross mode. Not Bob Ross mode. He can actually paint and talk at the same time. Yeah. I mean, I kind of get really chill when I do my makeup too, if I am on time, which is not something that you hear all the time. Shut up. I got right up to the camera right now. I was typing. Oh, my drag daughter's here. Hi, Garlic. My drag daughter Garlic Girl's on here. Perfect. Okay. It's time to use that Nervina palette that exploded on me. Hi, Jiggly. Can you hear Jiggly on here? Let's see if she wants to come live. Because, girl, I live. I live for you. This is the finished look. Oh, drag queen signature joke.
For a second because I have no makeup on and I look crazy.
Girl, you think you look crazy? Look at me, bitch.
Yeah, but I'm a woman. I should have makeup on and I should be done, but I haven't had time to go to get electrolysis. I'm just so over this fucking thing. And
You
I
look
broke a
fine.
nail. And I broke a fucking nail. I can't go get my nails done.
That's why you're so tight. You gotta loosen up first. You can't
I
keep
need
breaking
to
your nails
get-
off in your butt.
Hold on, I need to find a fucking filter because I look crazy as fuck.
Do the one where you're on fire. Do the one where you're on fire.
That one?
Do
Yeah.
that one.
Much better.
Yeah. This is
Now
what
I look
happens
like
when you
fucking
don't get
Phoenix.
electrolysis done.
Oh my god, no, and plus I'm doing laundry, so I'm like trying to watch Drag Race, but I'm like, I can't watch it live at the moment because I'm like, I have to do laundry and they close the laundry thing downstairs at like 11, so I'm stopped.
Well, I mean, also too, how many drag race girls that were on Drag Race actually have VH1?
Oh, no, I have VH1, I just don't like, I just got to do laundry and I want fresh sheets. So I can't speak. Fresh sheets, cause yeah.
I'm not doing any laundry during, self-quarantining because no one's gonna smell me. And I don't look good anyway, so.
No, bitch, you're Filipino. You can't be like that. Don't be like the rest of these girls.
Yes, I
All
can.
the
All I
Filipino
gotta
queens
do is
smell
just.
good. No, bitch, you are not fucking it up for us. All the Filipino queens always smell amazing.
You guys,
Fifi
everybody
always
was so
smells
afraid
what
about
is
not.
Fifi's cologne is
Everyone,
Creed. Manila always smells good. I forget what I think Manila uses the Versace perfume. I always smell like Mugler. So bitch, you cannot fuck this up for us. You cannot be the smelly Filipino.
I'm
That is
the
not,
only
that
Filipino
is
girl
not in
on
our
Drag Race that has
contract.
a smell fetish.
Oh my god, you know. I don't know what homo it is that was fucking editing you because in every episode that you were on, it's like zoom in on her junk, zoom in on her ass.
Who was doing that? Not
I don't
Sarge.
know, but somebody
Not
in
the
the
straight
editing room
boy.
has a boner for you, bitch.
Oh my god. Maybe it's because they were following where the sound was coming from. I love this filter on you.
Oh, because I look like fucking Jack Jack.
You, I don't know why it's so funny. Like you're literally sitting there on fire.
That's well, I mean, my name is Caliente, might as well.
Yeah.
No, but how
How
are
are you liking?
you?
I'm doing great because this last week I have been getting nothing but an outpour of love from the community.
Good.
Like the Filipino community, the
Seriously?
Vietnamese community.
I swear to God, watching your episode, I was like, no! I cried. I was like, fuck. And Britta's my friend and all, but I was just like, no, why her?
I know,
You should
right? It was
okay, also low-key, you should not have been in the bottom. I don't know what the fuck was going on that day, but why I don't it was just like that. I do not understand that at all.
I didn't understand it at the time too, and it was like when it did happen, it made just as much like of sense, like it didn't make sense. But the thing is that you never know how people are going to react to you. So you're like, am I delusional? Maybe I did go home and then and I
No.
don't know what I did wrong.
You
But
okay,
now
first of
that
all, you did nothing wrong. one. And two, you were just so, it was, you know what it is? There hasn't really been a girl to put their heart on their sleeve the way you have. And it was just like, you were so vulnerable and so honest. And a lot of people aren't used to that. And mainly drag queens, because like, we're always supposed to be fierce. We're always supposed to be like, you know, just on.
Yeah.
And you showed this different side of, you were very human in your time on Drag Race. So it was really sweet to see you. But I was just like, no.
I know.
I know,
It was
but I
hard
always root for
because
my Asians. I swear to God, I always root for my Asians. It's kind of low key racist, but I'm always root for the Asian girl. In every reality show, every competition, whatever, like if there's an Asian on Top Chef, I'm always rooting for them. And
oh
mainly
my
if you're
God.
Filipino, I'm definitely like, oh, that's it. I shut the game down. I'm always rooting for you. Like I remember season 2. Jujubee was on, and Sahara is like one of my best friends. I was telling Sahara, I was like, I want to root for you so bad, sis. But if you get sent home, can I start rooting for Jujubee? She,
Ah!
she was so mad. She was like, you fucking shady bitch. I was like, what is? And then on Manila
What?
season,
You're
I wanted
gone.
Manila
Well, you
and
got
Raja to make it to the
eliminated.
end. The only time I was very happy was season 3 because it was Raja and Manila. So either way, I was happy because it was an Asian win.
I know, right?
I was like, either way, we good. The community's winning.
That was before we started going home early. That was
Right. Yeah, I started that. I'm so sorry.
shut up. I hate you.
I was like, ooh. I started that trend. I went home middle of the pack. And then
Oh
Vivian
my
got
God.
sent home on a double elimination. At least I didn't get sent home on a double elimination.
That's the thing.
And as a
Well,
Filipino, I didn't get sent home on a dance song. So I was good.
well, also too, like the last time we had a San Francisco girl was Honey.
Honey.
The last time we had a Filipino girl was Vivian, and that was the same exact fucking lip sync where they both got sent home. So I had a lot of pressure on my back.
Well, yeah, and then you also got sent home on the second episode like those two. Damn.
Girl.
But at least, I mean, at least you're cute, so you'll be working. No shade. Like, so I mean, either way, those two girls are super successful now. Like,
Yeah.
Vivian has her own like cosplay company.
Does she
So
really?
Yeah, and she used to work for
That's
like
Yaya
Disney.
Han.
No, that's not Yaya Han. I'm talking about Vivian. She actually has her own cosplay company too, and like she makes
Okay.
all these very like these wigs, like these Disney wigs, and it's like
Oh shit.
yeah. And Honey is like isn't she like a senator now or something like that? I don't know.
She's
She's in politics.
she's
I know that.